State your name.
Christy Lindsay,
How old are you, Miss Christy?
45.
Where are you from?
Carlinville, Illinois.
Where are we at right now, Miss Christy?
Oh, East St. Louis, Illinois.
How long you been in East St. Louis?
3 years.
How was your home life growing up in Carlinville?
Dysfunctional.
Why?
No communication. Verbal, mental, emotional abuse.
Were your mom and dad present in the home?
Yes.
Who was mentally abusive towards you? Both of them?
My mom and my dad was
What schools did you go to?
Enos in Springfield, Illinois. Carlinville High School. Carlinville Middle School.
Mm-hmm. You graduate?
No.
What age were you when you left school?
15.
What'd you do then?
Started partying.
What kind of partying were you doing?
I started messing with an older man, so I started drinking, smoking weed, tripping.
Mm-hmm. How long were you with him?
From 15 till I was 31, off and on.
Were you married?
No.
You have any children?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
We have 2, one alive, one deceased.
Sorry to hear that. So what led to you being out here in East St. Louis?
I came to save my sister.
What was going on with your sister? If you
She
don't
was
mind
out
asking?
here and I was doing better than her.
Where's your sister now?
In New York.
She's doing better? So how did you guys switch places? What happened?
I didn't want her to go through what I went through. And
So how did you save her? Like, what did you do?
I pretty much ran her away from me.
And you stayed?
And I got stuck in the whirlwind.
Mm-hmm. So how long have you been in the whirlwind?
3, almost 4 years.
Do you know anybody around here? Know people?
Yeah.
They give you help?
Yeah.
So where do you stay at nighttime? Do you go to shelters? Do you go to churches? Like, who provides the help? Motels. How do you get the money to afford the motel?
Nah, I used to sell my body. I don't do that no more.
What do you do now for money?
I boost.
Okay. How much money do you make a day boosting?
It all depends. Every time I have that, I want to get high.
Where's the best place to boost from?
I can't give you that information.
On a good day, what do you make boosting?
I said 3 because I'm not greedy no more.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be greedy.
Mm-hmm. How much of that do you use? What's your habits? What's your drug of choice?
Cocaine, crack.
How long have you been on that?
Since I was 17.
Who introduced you to that?
This man named Manny.
What was the situation? How did it go? Like, how did
There
you
was
get?
no weed and I wanted to get high. I didn't know nothing
And they
about it.
convinced you that it was the same thing?
They told me it would get me high and relaxed. The first time I didn't feel nothing. So they gave me another one. And ever since then, I went to prison a week later. Went to jail a week later. I got out.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you, man.
How old is your child that's still alive?
23.
Where is she? Carlinville?
She's in Springfield.
Okay. Are you in contact with any of your family?
My 2 girls, yeah.
Can you go to anybody in the family for help, or can shelter, or?
Yeah, but I don't want to go like this in my grandkids.
Gotcha.
I messed their generation up. I don't want to make my grandkids suffer.
So what's the plan to get off the street so you can be a better grandmother, better mother?
I called Indiana rehab,
Mm-hmm.
and they're waiting to check the insurance out, and then once that, they're supposed to be making arrangements for transportation. And I want to go that way, far away, because I don't want to run when it's time for me to deal with my issues.
Tired of running?
Yeah.
You know, everywhere you run, there you are. You can never get away from you. What's the hardest part about your journey? Like, what's been the most challenging obstacle?
I miss my brother.
What's happened to your brother?
He OD'd in 2017 or 18.
Mm-hmm. Where was he?
Where was he?
When he OD'd, where was he living?
In Jacksonville.
Okay. How old was he?
I think 37.
So seeing your brother OD didn't give you the motivation or inspiration to kind of go another way? Or it made you go deeper?
I'm miserable without him. He was my best friend. And every time I'm sober, I just think about it. I'd rather be fucked up.
I got you. Did he have kids?
One.
How's his child doing?
All right. I feel like I failed him because when I was in prison, he raised my 2 girls. And I haven't did shit for his little girl since he's been died.
How long have you been out of prison?
2018.
How long were you in prison and where were you?
I've been on 25 years.
Off and on 25 years? What prison were you in?
Dwight, Logan, Dixon, Lincoln.
What did you do to go to prison?
Residential, what is it? Counterfeit.
All to feed your addiction? How long has the longest time been of you being sober in between fixes? Like, what's the longest you've went trying to get sober? How long was it?
My last winter was like for almost 60 days.
60 days? How was
On
that?
my own. It was all right until things started happening inside the house.
What started happening?
Domestic started.
Domestic? So, are there any churches that you go to providing help? Who provides the most help around here to homeless people or people that are dealing with addictions, in your opinion? Where can you go get your most help?
In East St. Louis?
Yes.
Nowhere. Nowhere. St. Vincent de Paul is used to enable addicts and alcoholics, not to benefit us.
Why do you say that?
Look how many overdoses has been down there. Look, they still let the people drink and come on in after Charles passed under that table. It was supposed to be a breathalyzer every night.
What happened to Charles?
He OD'd and died up under the table at St. Vincent.
What have they been ODing on out here?
Fentanyl, or you can just say just mix it and they'll just do it.
That doesn't make you want to be clean with the fentanyl floating around like it is?
They, it's been almost 2 winters now. They gave me fentanyl in my crack, and I was dead. He took the doctor at Touche. He said 6.5 hours to bring me back. I remember it was shocking me how much, and they rolled me up, left me on a blank.
You're not afraid of the fentanyl? Because they're putting it in everything.
I can tell just by looking. I don't know how, but I can tell. Remember, it's just a little powdery substance. It's got a different color. It's got a different color. Each time they try to mix it with something, it's a different color. But that one
it's so
speckle,
strong it doesn't mix.
That one speckle will not leave that bag.
Right.
Not one giveaway.
So what happens if you buy any narcotics?
I only get my recreational at the mobile dispensary.
Okay. So if something has fentanyl in it, you won't buy it? Or will you still buy it and take a chance?
And on my other addiction, I get that from the people I get high with.
Okay.
And if I can't get it through that person, I don't care where they go get it at, they got a good connect. When you come back, I go through that person. I don't go directly to that person. It's just, sometimes I wish I would get a hold of something.
You feel suicidal?
Not today, but sometimes I do.
How do you combat that? Is that with the drugs?
Bad. And I got some mental issues.
How long have you been diagnosed with the mental issues?
Since I was 17.
Medication?
supposed to be on fluorescein now, no.
So you're self-medicating out here. How's that working out?
It's a struggle. God's bringing me out.
So take me through a day-to-day, like waking up. What does your day consist of? Like waking up, then what? What happens?
Come down, if I'm over in St. Louis, I gotta hurry up and get back over here.
Mm-hmm.
Get on the block and let me get one. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired of it.
So being that you're tired of it, what do you plan to do about it?
Either there's only 3 options for me. Rehab calls me in, I go to the psych ward, or I go back to jail.
You get clean in jail?
Oh yeah, that was my
For a little
rehab.
while?
That's why I used to go back and forth to prison. That was rehab for me.
So prison was better than rehab.
I ain't never did rehab out here. I don't want to be there because there's other court mandated people that got to be there because otherwise they're going to prison or they got to do this. They're going to take the cop out. They're not there to get better. It's more conflict for us. I want to go to a place where it's just real addicts. They voluntarily go there.
That are genuinely trying to get help for real.
Right, that are sincere.
Instead of just trying to get the points off for the program to get off probation
Right.
or get out earlier,
Yeah.
because it's not the same.
Because I had an opportunity and I passed that opportunity up when I was in Decatur. I was waiting on drug court. I sat in the county 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never sit that long.
Mm-hmm.
I called my daughter. She said, "Mom, all you're doing is prolonging your prison sentence."
Right.
I said, "Nicole, what are you talking about?" Brother, it's 1 month from now. You're going to do the same amount of time.
Yes.
So I took the 2 years. My daughter told me to go to prison, and that's what I did. She was there for me. And I come right back out here to fuck up.
How long before you get out, or when you get out, do you start back getting high? Is it immediate, or do you try to stay clean?
I maintained 4 or 5 months, and that's without my psych meds or drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But certain things just get on my nerves. And it used to not, like my grandkids, I love them to death. I may not be there for them,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll die for every one of mine.
Mm-hmm.
It bothers me that I can't be there like I was when I first came home.
Right.
I went to see them every day. Me and my daughter used to go out every Friday for girls' night out.
Mm-hmm.
We're all distant in the city. All those daughters going through her own shit, and I need to get my shit together for her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her thinking it's okay because I'm still out here.
Yeah.
Because she can be out here in the streets. I believe this boy's got her on drugs. And I pray not. He's my favorite baby. Okay, we done.
Okay, so in closing, do you have anything to say to anybody who may be looking for you, may be missing you, who may be wondering if you're okay, if you're all right?
I don't feel like anybody cares right now. So while I'm down, I don't want them to feel bad for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need their sympathy or empathy.
Mm-hmm.
All I needed was a hand and I couldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
The same energy you could holler out the window, prostitutes or whatever you have, you could tell them, God bless, good morning. It takes the same amount of energy. All you do is tear them down, and then you wonder why people are killing you.
Yes. I agree. And I appreciate you taking time out, and I appreciate you sharing. And we're signing off. Thank you.
You're welcome.